Good day, ladies and gents. We're just in the scale shop today. Been pulled my back last week, and it's been a slow recovery. So haven't been out and about, being able to record many videos. So I thought I'd do a little review on the Traxxas TRX4 Bronco. I decided to do the good old portal delete. So I know there's a bit of controversy with that, but for me it just fit me. It fit the rigs that I run, and I think the biggest reason is the terrain. We don't have a lot of rock here. We've got lots of farmland, a little bit of sand, clay, and then trails following rivers, riverbanks. When we're lucky, we can find some rock bed rivers, but even that's pretty rare. So kind of because of the terrain and the enjoyment I get out of trying to create something as scale as possible. And when I say scale, I mean common, I guess. More common. Because obviously we know portals are available or are an option, but it's just not common to see. I've had multiple Chevs, Jeeps, you name it. I've never had a vehicle with portals yet. And it's the same reason why a lot of my builds, if I create or build a Chevy or Toyota, I try to leave a 6-bolt pattern on the wheels. And when I'm doing a Jeep, generally it's 5-bolt. Now I know there's conversions to put Chev axles or whatever you want on a Jeep, and so you can run 6 bolts, and sometimes I do switch it up, and sometimes it's just because I can't afford another set of tires, or it's just not available. So then yeah, I'll do it that way. But of all the Jeeps I've owned, I've never had a 6-bolt Jeep, so it's not that I'm saying portals aren't scale, but it's just not that common. And so between that and trying to keep something that will perform on our terrain and yet give me a bit of a challenge, I try to keep the trucks that are going to fit in that kind of genre, and the videos I like to create are generally a small tire vehicle. And so that's what I decided to go to the portal delete on the Traxxas, just to try to lower it down so I can run some smaller tires. I came across my good buddy Cam with this Bronco, and he did an amazing job. I've always just liked the Bronco. I love the sunset colors. Would love to have that design as well, but I find it's maybe just overdone too much. So if I'm going to create something, I kind of want to do something unique in a sense. And this one here, this is what Cam did, and he did such an amazing job. I added just some of my own patina, a little bit of weathering myself, but he actually had a 1-to-1, and so that's why he copied this paint scheme. And so generally I like to keep something original or do something a little original, but I don't know, this time I might actually have to steal Cam's paint scheme because it came out so beautiful. And stealing it, I mean, because we're going to probably throw on the hard body. So yeah, I went with the SSD portal delete. I'm sure that's the only one you probably can get. Just beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful set. Everything is so smooth and snug. I don't have any comparisons before or after, but it was quite a big difference. Like, that was probably as low as I could get it before the portal delete. So now we're sitting nice and low. It's pretty all stock. Even my Defender I had, everything was stock. All my microservers, everything lasted for me. But I tried to be fairly gentle. I tried to scale, drive as much as possible. But in some of the footage you'll see where I've took this thing off some gnarly jumps because when you put on the portal delete, the wheel speed just increases quite a bit. Yeah, the wheel speed goes really quick. So I changed the pinion down to a 9 right away. Just a few of the motors I had tried earlier was the 550 5-slot Crawlmaster 15T, and now I'm trying the 553 slot 45T Crawlmaster. Sorry, first one was Crawlmaster, this one's the Trailmaster. Just slows it down a little bit. From what I can tell, it seems to be much better, a bit better anyway. Obviously, going brushed would be pretty smart, but too many vehicles to do that to everything at the moment anyway. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment, and yeah, really enjoying it. Another tidbit for those who might be thinking about doing this, or will do this in the past or in the future. I just used RC 4-wheel drive shocks all around, and what I did was I used the end caps of the TRX4 shocks, so the bottoms and the tops, instead of trying to find the spacers or whatnot for their mounts, as they use those wider ones. So I threaded the TRX4 shock ends onto these. Now they're not perfect, but they seem to be doing okay. And again, I'm scale driving for the most part. I'm not doing any crazy rock crawling, so appreciate someone reaching out on Facebook, one of the groups, mentioning how Amazon has some of their cheap knockoff rims that are really close to stock, because I liked how the stock looked, and yeah, it's as close as you can get. So I'm going to enjoy trying them out once the build gets completed, but have way too many projects on the go. Always, they're breeding like rabbits. Awesome. Well, thanks guys. Yeah, I just wanted to quick update why I chose to go portal, and that I'm really enjoying it. Wheel speed might be a little bit high, but as long as you're able to combat that with going a pretty slow brushed system, or brushless even better, it'd be great for those that want to go a little more scale route, or common scale. Get some more beautiful badges done by True North.